Welcome, everybody, and we are fired up for another sensational college football matchup. Nobody at home today who can stake their claim in this neutral site showdown. Bowl games are not only a reward for how you played in the regular season, but can be a springboard into next year as well. As we'll see, the number 15 team in the country, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on the 15th ranked team in the land, the Alabama Crimson Tide. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. Kickoff team on the field, ready to start this postseason classic. Oh, he's going to go for the return. That is a decision he will likely... Brings it out of the end zone, and he's knocked down at the 10. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wide receiver coming across in motion. The give is to Miller. Not much there. He gets one to the 11. Well, guys, bowl season is here. Always fun to get these non-traditional matchups that you don't see regularly. What do you guys remember about playing in a bowl?
I think you remember all the moments throughout the season, throughout your career, and then it's the last time that you ever get these group of individuals together. You say goodbye to so many people, and it's kind of bittersweet, but always fun, Jesse, to dance with your boys one last time. But another thing, too, I love the swag bags, personally. I love getting the gifts.
Yeah, I mean, to me, David, really, it was thinking about the tradition and history of these bowl games. I think that's one of the best things about college football. We're in an era today where bowl games don't matter as much as they did back when you and I played, but it was special to take the field with your guys one more time, but playing in games that had so much history.
Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Into double coverage, and he picked it off. No good place for a turnover, but this one is particularly bad, and they've got it at the 20-yard line. A great spot to start this drive for the offense. They want the edge on the jet sweep. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down.
Love the play call offensively, attacking this defense in a lot of different ways. That time they used the jet sweep. They used the speed of the wide receiver to generate yet another first down.
This quarterback part of their running game. And he sprints to the end zone. Touchdown tie. They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the kick is good, but there is a penalty flag because he paid for making that kick. I think they're going to get him for roughing the kicker. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. The kickoff team on the field, and he ought to just boom this thing through the end zone with that extra 15 yards on the penalty. No shot to return that one as he boomed it out of the back of the end zone. The offense set for a first down play. Miller with the ball. And not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds.
You know, runs like this oftentimes are like a boxer in a boxing match. Obviously, it's not a knockout punch, but these are body blows. And as the game goes on, these small gains are going to turn into longer runs.
Looking to throw, it's Milrow. Going to take a shot. Oh, what a grab by the defense. Looking for more room. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position. Looking for a productive play on first down. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. On the move at the 30. Nothing but green ahead. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Bama! On to attempt to try. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. What a way to send a message. Huge play in the running game.
Well, you fuck around, this gonna be about the asthma. Yeah, lock it.
Coming out with it, it's Henderson. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the middle. And it's picked off again. His night vision hasn't been on par. No room to return, but no problem after making a play like that, and they'll have it at the 25.
Timing has to be
I ain't biting one again.
his own defense over the middle of the field. The ball's got to come out specifically on time because these windows close really quickly. Ball there thrown a little bit late. As a result, it's an INT.
Quick completion on the out. And he motors into the end zone.
That's GG's. Yeah, I might go to the championship real quick then. Fuck it, chat. We gotta go to the championship. Fuck it. We hit. Fuck it. Wait, I'm at a championship, right? Or is it a game before that? Alright, nice. Alright, I'm at a national. Alright, fine. Gonna be a spotty nigga.
Welcome, everyone, to a piece of college football history as we crown this season's national champion. There's been so much that's gone into getting here, twists and turns, and now it builds to this, the battle for supremacy. And these two teams have survived the expanded playoff grind. They have battled through a regular season, multiple playoff victories, all sorts of challenges and adversity, and they've arrived at this moment, the battle for that precious trophy. So we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on a squad from the Big Ten, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, everything has been building to this. It's time for the national championship. Let's crown a champion. Here we go with the kickoff. This is it, the ultimate game in college football, national championship at stake. Bringing it out, it's Ballard. He's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. First down here for this offense. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Looking for some space. It's Henderson. Finding some room at the 25. In a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. Ball moves to the 37 on the game. It's first down. Pre-snap motion from the offense. And then first down, they go right back to him. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
The defensive coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. Great move there. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs. Buckeyes come to the line to set a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Lets it go. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. And they stop him just short. The defense really backed up now. It's first and goal. The Buckeyes looking to cap the drive here. It's first and goal. Receiver in motion now. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State. Some of the crowd hasn't even settled in. We got points on the board. Buckle up, Kirk.
I mean, this is amazing. This is exactly how you envision it, with the long layoff, the hype, the pressure, all the interviews you've done, and to be able to start off with an opening drive and a touchdown, couldn't have scripted it any better.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Henderson. That's strong coverage, though. They tackle him at the 11-yard line. Line getting set up. It's a first down play. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. In the clear at the 25. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. The 30. At the 20. And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Bama. Now the all-important extra point. And the PAT is good. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Bringing it out. It's Ballard. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. The last drive, the passing game, very effective. Moved them right down the field. And the defense make adjustments. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. That was that excellent linebacker with a clear path, just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
Off play action, he's looking to throw. Pulls it in. It's Tate. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
You know, they're completing passes, but they're not getting the ball downfield. It puts a lot of pressure on your receivers to make plays after the catch. Now you're third down and long. You're going to have to get the ball thrown downfield if you want to be able to put drives together.
Looking to pass. It's Howard. It's an out route. The catch made. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. That completion good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here.
You know, on third down, the key to me is the offensive line, the pass protection, because you know that you're going to throw and the defense knows that you're going to throw. It's a matter of can you protect your quarterback and give him the time, and then can the receivers win on the outside? If they're able to do that, move those sticks. It's a first down.
So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Quarterback keeps the football. As the first down is still going. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
Boy, this offense does such a great job of putting the threat of the quarterback and the running back on this defense. It puts the defense in a tough spot because it's really hard to take both away. This time, the quarterback gets out and shows you the speed he has as well.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Gets made on the out route. He picks up the first down, but gets drilled on the tackle. Buckeyes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. He'll hand it off. And they'll stop him after a short gain. The clock has stopped. We've reached the 2-minute warning before halftime.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
So it's third and short from the opponent's 28. Let's see what the play call is here. They're already in field goal range, but thinking about the end zone. Can they pick up the first on the ground? They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
The Buckeyes trying to cash in here in the red zone. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. And then first down, right back to the running game. Shows off the moves there, but ultimately not much of a gain. The offense, this is play number 11 on the drive. Handoff to the single back. The junior able to bring him down quickly. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And he'll drop back here on third down. The pocket breaking down. Oh, a sack. The senior on this defense making a big play. And now the defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment on their side before this crucial play. The Buckeyes will look to convert here on fourth down. And now the offense will call a timeout. Something the coach didn't like about this. Crucial play coming up. Buckeyes will look to convert here on fourth down. Trying for a fourth down completion. And he's brought down. A sack will end this drive. Huge play here by the defense.
That's really good coverage downfield, and it just looked like the quarterback was waiting and waiting and waiting a little bit too long. By the time he decides to try to make a throw, nothing's open. The result is a sack and a turnover on downs.
To the air, it's Milrow. Looking right, this one caught. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. The offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
The completion makes it second down. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Here's a screen pass to the running back. He's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. He's looking to scramble. It's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
Looking to scramble now. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. Fielded in the end zone. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. First play of the second half is a handoff. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Oh, what a move. Finding some room with the 25. And that will pick up a first down. They'll spot it at the 38.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, it really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
Takes the handoff and tests the left side. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
On the run here, lets it go. Receiver makes the grab, and he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air, man, puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
That completion sets up a second down play. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Handoff in a single back formation. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
Hey, it's not a lot, but it's enough to get the first down.
Alabama getting set for the 1st and 10 now. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Lets it fly to the wideout. He pulls it in for a big gain. Touchdown, tied. And they will claim the second half lead. So they'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. The extra point makes the lead 14-7. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Bringing it out, it's Ballard. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. Remember, last time they went for it on 4th down and got stopped, and the opponent went right down the field. See if they can recover from that here. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over in that time.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense, almost anticipating this play. They're in position to bring him down for a loss.
So behind the 6, second and long from their 14. Dropping back, it's Howard. And he pulls in the catch. Brought down, but not before he picks up the first down. Nice game.
Nice throw and catch here for the Buckeyes. You know, Chris, it's hard to think of a time when Ohio State didn't have an efficient and prolific quarterback under center.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Breaking tackles. That one takes it across the 30-yard line.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
That gain makes it second and medium. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. And the back gets the football. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Grab down the middle. It's a Buka. And they bring him down, but that's enough for a first down as the clock runs down here in the third quarter. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Second down, looking to throw it. And it's intercepted. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Just a great job of anticipating that and coming up with a big interception by this defense. Because they have this lead, they've really forced this offense to become one-dimensional. They're expecting the ball to be into the air. The defensive backs have their eyes on the ball, and they're able to capitalize with a big pick here in the national title.
With the catch, it's Williams. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Quick throw, catch made on the out route. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down.
Chris, it's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
He's brought down at the 6. The offense will have first and goal right there. First and goal. A late touchdown here would just about secure the victory. They'll try to run it with the option. He's going to lose yardage here. The defense pursues and forces him out of bounds.
Total control right now, Chris. You just got to assume. Just keep running the football. You look at the clock, in their favor. You look at the field position where they are, obviously in their favor. So it just makes sense. Keep it on the ground. Keep pounding. Run that clock because you got everything working in your direction.
Offense moving backwards here, a long way from the goal line now. They'll try the option play here. Pitch to the back. They've got him behind the line. The option doesn't work at all.
Man, that is just incredibly impressive by this defense. And they're looking down there. They're incredibly hyped up, and they should be. That's a great goal line stand. Third down, and you're able to come up with a tackle for a loss.
And the kick is good. Offense settles for 3 on the drive. And they add to their lead.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
He'll call for the fair catch here.
That's game, bruh.
Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession, ended in a pick. Looking to throw it on first down. Time is running out. They'll take a deep shot. He's got it on the left side for a big gain. Potentially a touchdown-saving tackle, but not before a long completion. We'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looking for his big tight end. It's caught downfield. And they stop him just short of the end zone. The offense set up with a first and goal now. The Buckeyes will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Scanning the field, it's Howard. And it's almost picked off. He trusted his arm, but a risky throw. Almost his second interception today.
Boy, oh boy, Chris, this quarterback is getting way too loose with the football. He's already thrown an interception on the last series. Almost has another one here. He's got to start taking better care of the football.
Coming up, second down and goal. He's close to the goal line, and the football comes out. Who's got it? And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
Well, hold on now, Chris. We're under 2 minutes to go, and these guys will not go away. They hit this extra point. They cover an onside kick. You never know.
The extra point cuts the lead to 3, 17-14. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And the receiving team makes the recovery. The hands team does its job perfectly. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. Crucial possession here. This game just got tighter. 3-point game, final quarter. What will the play calling philosophy be here? And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Alabama will likely just try to run the clock out here. Quarterback's got it on the option. The back's got it on the pitch. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
Another positive gain by this back. I'm telling you, between the offensive line sustaining blocks and this back's vision and ability to explode into that second level of this defense, this guy is having a monster day in the biggest stage of all in the national championship.
Looking to throw. It's Milroe. He'll try a pass here. Signs the quick throw. They make the first down, brought down to the 31. Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time. On the ground, it's Miller. Defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain, so 2nd and 5. And the defense takes a timeout with 27 seconds left. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Makes a quick catch. And they get him down after the completion. And the
try to strip me, gang.
Stop on the clock.
You trying to get that fumble.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Now it's 3rd and short in the 24. One of those line of scrimmage battles that could help decide this game. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. Game moves to the 21 and a fresh set of downs.
Boy, Chris, you cannot overstate how big of a conversion this was to be able to pick this up on the ground. Yeah, the offense still has the lead, but you can just feel the defense having all the momentum with the points they've been able to compile.
He's got some room. Can he get there? 4th set of bounds, but a nice gain there, and the offense will have a 1st and goal. 1st and goal. If they play this right, they can pretty much put the game on ice. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. Caught near the goal line. And he scores. Touchdown, Crimson Tide.
So much about speculation on whether or not they're going to kick a field goal or go for a touchdown. They put this ball into the end zone, and they put this game out of reach. What a job by this team and by this offense.
There's a kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. It's a squib kick picked up by one of the blockers. The return man is brought down, and that makes it official. We have our national champions. Well, this head coach told us we prepared well. We're ready. I'd be shocked if we didn't play well. He had a good read on his team. That's a big win.
This team was
DDs,
incredibly well prepared, and schematically, I liked a lot of the things they did to counter how the defense was attacking them. Sometimes games can be won and lost thanks to a good game plan, and we saw how it made a big difference today.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.